Doom, doom, doom. Dev's cooking. It's doom time. Twitteroonies. Many crypto KOLs calling for the end of the bull market. They're saying it's all over. 4-year cycle. G. Sell now. Go into stable coins. That's what they're all saying. I'm still holding. Might hold to zero. Might hold to negative numbers. I mean, the Chinese exchange cabal just liquidated everybody down 70% in literally 5 minutes. So anything can happen in this industry. Camel Finance. One of the most power components of cycle theory is it allows us to take things like this that look compelling and assign a tiny probability to them with a high degree of confidence. The cycles do not support this idea. Thus, it is extremely likely to be invalidated. So Mr. D Code, he has a chart here. And he's just got basically, it looks like some sort of MACD trend oscillator things. And it's been going down and below trend for a long time. You know, so pretty much if you look at the red part, I guess we're hoping for a sharp rise up. But because it's been like flat for a long time, okay, and now we're at the end of the 4-year cycle, we don't know what's going to happen, okay? So yeah, friends, it is true. You don't know, right? Okay, you'd be looking at a system and whatever you trust. But also like, here's another thing, okay? I'll say something about Camel because I watch Camel, okay? Here's another thing. He called for left translated cycle, didn't get it. Another thing, which is okay, you know what I mean? It's not about being right or wrong, right? It's about making money. There's another thing. Here's another thing as well. When Ethereum was down at the lows and Bitcoin dominance was up here, it's calling for like, you know, 70, 80% Bitcoin dominance, didn't get it. Okay, Ethereum actually started reversing hard. Now we have almost 3 months confirmed under the 10-period moving average of Bitcoin dominance. No one's paying attention. You know, absolutely no one's paying attention. That's why, friends, it was in Juicy News. I told you, look, man, I've been trading. Geez, friends, it's been like 15 years, dude. It's been 15 years, okay? Day traded literally full time. I've seen literally everything possible, okay? Made money on auction opens, gotten destroyed, gap up, gap downs, huge correlations. Literally anything you can think of, I've seen it, okay? I've seen it. I will tell you now, markets have a very nice habit sometimes, could be nasty, of literally doing the thing absolutely no one expects. Such as, you know, right now everyone says, oh, 4-year cycle, sell Bitcoin because altcoins are going down. Okay, could happen. Just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a nasty surprise the other way. I don't know what that looks like. Bitcoin red candle, Ethereum green candle, I don't know. I'm here to hold with strong hands. I see the business cycle low. Okay, so this is another thing as well, friends. You know, if you're going off 4-year cycle theory and everything, I completely get it. I'm not selling when PMI is still this low, personally. I'm not selling when it's been down for 35 months. That's just me. I feel like I'm selling into strong hands if I do that. Mark Sean, Justin, H-Bar have added 886 billion volume in the past 12 months. Well done, everybody holding that. Hope we all get a nice, juicy friendship move. The crypto influencers have come to understand the inevitable truth. Chainlink is hands down the only way TradFi moves forward with DLT adoption. XRP is not it.
Average to 1 million.
So I guess we have some crypto banter or Discover Crypto out here. So yeah, remember XRP and Chainlink, they're battling each other because XRP's narrative of being Swift, Swift actually chose Chainlink. However, if you look at the Link XRP ratio, it is still, this is kind of amazing, friends, just how markets move. The Link XRP ratio is still at depression prices. It's at 0.08. I think Link should be higher than XRP based off everything. And I thought it would be like here, but it's come back down. But just showing you, friends, like it's really hard to predict. Like XRP, XRP lost the battle to Link like here, but look, XRP still rallied because the army just doesn't care. You know what I mean? Which is fine. That's great. That's great about markets to do that, right? So we'll see how it all plays out. I want them all to go up. I'd love to see XRP 10, 20 bucks. I'd love to see Chainlink $300, $400. We'll see how it plays out. Mr. Hex Angelo, right? Time for a little pDAI experiment. See if we can get this little garbage coin moving. Well done. Here we have Richard's only brother. Awesome. Awesome. Look at those shoelaces, friends. Great shoelaces right there. So remember PulseChain, we recently saw the wallet sack moving funds. Let's see what happens. I'm still believing. Also, you know, you didn't hear this from me, but I think Richard Hart's still bullish, by the way. DIY investing. Everyone got another chance to scoop up cheap PLS on that lower low. Yes, we did, sir. Look, I think alts are going up, man, because none of us want to buy them. Look, if you have DCA money coming in, friends, I'd honestly be buying. I would continue buying. It's just that most of us are still here. It's been a very, very long bear market. Most people run out of money. But if you had any spare money income coming in, I'd continue to still be buying. I mean, the Bitcoin dominance is finally, after literally 2.5 years of going up, it's finally had the period closes below the 10-period moving average. And even if it fakes back up through, like, I can't do that forever, right? Takeaways. How to manage risk in crypto. Never risk your ability to take risk. Never revenge trade on tilt. Breaking even is not invalidation. Recalculate your risk to reward ratio during the trade. Prioritize survival. Be a cockroach. I know they all sound great, friends. The thing is, you can't teach people this, man. You just can't teach, like, hey, let's write down the things. It's kind of like if Lionel Messi once again says, okay, don't just keep kicking with your right foot. Sometimes use your left foot. But also, if the guy thinks he's going to use your left foot, just keep using your right foot because you'll fake him out. Oh, and if he comes towards you, the first time he comes towards you, go onto his weak side of the leg. But if he doesn't have a weak side, you do this. See what I mean? Like, it's all these decision trees. It's all like, that's his sports IQ. With this, you got to jump into the game, you know. But you also, friends, look, we are reading stuff about trading. Hey, risk reward and trading. No, we're not reading stuff like articles. No one's making an article. This tell you altcoins are bullish. No one's making an article saying now is the best time to get in and hold and everything's going to be great. No one's saying that. You think it's stupid if you say that. It's precisely giving us a signal. Maybe that's the way forward. Solstice. Beyond $10 is still under $1 billion market cap. Price is only $1.50. This is going to be a comeback story of the year. Interesting story about this character, Solstice. He was in the original Ethereum cabals with the meme coin scams in 2023. He has a terrible reputation in the meme coin cabal, but what ended up happening was the meme coin cabal on Ethereum moved to Solana. Now he has no edge. He's not in any of the groups. I guess his original groups, they have no edge on Solana. So then what he started doing, he started calling out scammers. Yeah. But like, we remember, like, hey, you're part of the cabal. You know what I mean? But now he's like, it's been so long. Like, now he just said, oh, these people are scamming. They're all here to dump on you. I'm like, yeah, you know why they're going to dump on you? Because you were doing that stuff back in 2023 saying this thing's going up 50x. It's funny what happens with it. That's why the scammers, they turn on each other. It's interesting. Good morning, my family. I wish everyone a good work week. Even Cookie.fun knows how bullish I am on Solstice and these things. So, yeah, all these AI things, I hope we all get a run for all of us. Here I Pep Lord, 41,000 Ethereum linked to PulseChain SAC funds is moving. So that's beautiful, I guess, because it means something's going to happen. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but later. Liberty Swap. Bro, have you heard about PulseChain? Do you know what's happening with memes on PulseChain? If you want to see a real community rallying behind a good coin, you should take a look at Peacock. The market cap is still low. Right, so he's replying to Elisa. Elisa, another milady. I have $100,000 liquid. How can I turn this into 1 million by the end of the year? Serious answers over. That's a very common engagement bait. We'll play some Pumpy G music. Again, let's play some Pumpy G music. It's an engagement game. They're like, hey, what coin do I need to buy at a 10x? But we all ask that question, right? It's good. Like, it's good for everyone to, like, hey, just, you know, keep putting your name out there. Shout out to Mr. DJ Crypto Khalid. Thank you, pDAI Conference. He now has the pDAI badge. Well done. Just to remind you, friends, pDAI badge is an invite thing only, because with Twitter, you can't just hand it out to everyone, because if they find out you're abusing it, you're handing out to too many people, they literally take your money, they take your 20 grand, and they just disable you. Okay, so you have to hand that out to people who, like, don't break rules of Twitter and stuff out here. But also, it's to give everybody 2x engagement boost. So just what you think about it, like, you go to sleep and you have someone like me and DJ Crypto Khalid and Mr. Coexistence Steven. Okay, you have us and Mr. Grand Inquisitor. We're literally promoting your bags. We're keeping the network effect alive while you sleep. Okay, it's literally workers working for you. This is like, it's a new digital asset class, right? You know, like in stocks, that's why Warren Buffett's like, oh, you know, if you go to sleep, the company's still selling like Coca-Cola in the background. Yeah, but that's why they don't get in crypto. In crypto, you go to sleep, don't worry, people are still shilling and keeping the name alive. Jamsey, my girlfriend's mom found me on Twitter. This is going to be a very family dinner this weekend. Stay hard, brother. Yeah, man, it's going to be very interesting. Christmas this year, end of the year, holidays, whatever you celebrate, friends. God bless you all. Okay. Even the godless ones. Okay. What do we tell our family? They go, well, okay, look, I know we've been losing money for 4 years, but trust me, it's going to get better next year. Friends, in bull markets, when you get to Christmas, it's talking about making money and all the stuff out here. That's bull market crypto Christmases. Not, well, okay. Before you kill me, just know that maybe it'll turn around next year. Yeater. And when they realized that a blind man could see it and was watching it take place right in front of everyone and they could not see it, the weight of the consequence will likely be unbearable, pDAI. His quoting here, decentralized me. Okay. Quit decentralized me. The potential of a man is realizing what it endures for the sake of what he sees as true. So they're referring to pDAI. Yeater saying he's a blind man. I thought he was born blind. No, Yeater corrected us. He became blind later on in life. It's actually amazing what he's able to do. Like, he's literally superhuman. Okay, he's some sort of X-Man mutant. Okay. Checking out the chain, finding these transactions. I think I can't, like, it just... Matt, if you're listening to this, man, I'm just telling you, I could see the movie in the future. What a story. Like, we've even got a blind dude who can, like, see. You ever watch, friends, like, you know, when the samurais are training, they put the blindfold over their eyes and they try to, like, hit the enemies training? Yeah, we actually have, like, a blind, like, it's just the character effect of this. Like, where did the simulation decide to bring Yeater in? You know? And, like, it's just... Basically, the story's just got... It's like a Hollywood production thing here. And it's just... And it's for an altcoin, man. A P token that they've never seen before. Here we have CZ saying, prediction, Bitcoin will flip gold. I don't know exactly when. Might take some time, but it will happen. I think as well, friends, I saw Timothy Sykes. Yeah, Timothy Sykes replied, first, you got to clean up the many scammers in your industry. Why not throw $1 billion at that and clean up your mess? So Tim Sykes... He was shorting penny stocks back in 2000. I used to watch him stuff out here. Back before I got into futures. So, yeah, Tim Sykes as well, though. He has, like, a lot of the day trading course and stuff out here. But, like, obviously, Timmy Sykes still doesn't get it. Timmy, that's why I replied to him. I said, crypto is often decentralization and permissionless. That's most of crypto, right? Permissionless, which means you can't control other people's actions, which means it's totally free. So we can't control porn on the internet either. It's like telling Donald Trump, hey... Tell people to stop swearing in your country. Okay? I want to ban the word poop. Can we ban the word poop, Mr. Trump? Tell people to stop talking. What would Tim Sykes be saying? He's like, no, it's right to free speech, right to free speech. Oh, guess what, bro? Code is speech. Code is speech. See, when you're a stock market boomer, you don't get it. You just don't get it. But this... makes me more bullish because that still means they're sidelined. They still don't get it, but they're going to get it in the future. Shout out to Migueli Boo from PulseChain community. What a cracker meme, friends. Dollar cost crypto. I love how sad crypto Twitter is. They're only sad because they were gambling with leverage. 100% true. Okay, so can we just clarify, friends, the forced selling of people losing? Yeah, man. I know. Look, I want to say I'm sorry. I did not think you'd get liquidated on a 1.5x leverage long. I did not think that. And guess what? Happened in 5 minutes. Okay. You know? Friends, it's kind of like have you ever been betrayed by someone? I have. Have you been betrayed to the core? Like stabbed in the back repeatedly? I have. Yeah. Just when you think you're like, you know what? They wouldn't do that thing. You know, that's really, 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 really low. And then they do. You know, they do. Yeah, there are people out there, they just, you know, whatever it is. Devils just swimming around them. Satanic forces just swimming around them. They're cursed. Don't utter their name. Don't hang around them. It happens. Okay, look. With the exchange cabal, swipe everyone's money. Maybe because Chinese government wants to accumulate, right? As they're accumulating gold. Here's the meme. Crypto has topped. Bought launch coin. Wish I voted for Kamala. Is Canadian. Sold everything in April. Bought back after the Iran war. 2021 fractal. These are very, very, very common. Very common, okay? Very common. Everyone's got the 2021 fractal. Look at this. It's late cycle, bro. Better be careful. Like, subscribe, belly button all. Catch you in the next one.